we're live. Hey everybody. Let me... Gonna turn my volume up a little bit more. Hello. I hope that everything is working properly. Let me know, everybody. Fantastic. I think everything is set up properly, which is good to know. Let me double check it on my little Twitch page here. Yeah, we're good. Yay! Also, it's my affiliate streamer anniversary, whatever that means on Twitch. I think it's because it's been a year. Look at that. Boom. It's been a year and 1 day because it was yesterday, I believe. But it's been 1 year since I became an affiliate on Twitch, which is really, really damn cool. So I think I'm pretty happy about that. Almost makes me want to tear up. It's been so long since I started streaming, and everything's just come to this. How many years have I streamed? Damn, it's been like 5 years since I started streaming, maybe perhaps 6. It's been very long. It's been very long since I started streaming. And so knowing that so many people have stuck around and I've lasted this long, you know, sometimes it can feel oftentimes can feel discouraging, and yet here we are, you know, we're doing our own thing, and I think that's just beautiful and wonderful. I'm really happy about that. But if anyone's in chat, please let me know how you guys are doing. You know, I would love to hear from you guys as well. I also, you know, I might also do some production today, since it's been a while since I've done some production on stream, obviously, and I've had you know, ideas here and there, and since no one's here right now chatting up on the stream, I might as well do something about that. Hello, Raw Rocket, how you doing, buddy? It's been lovely. It's been a well-needed break, but now I'm back. I'm doing stuff, and I don't know if you heard. Perhaps you did, perhaps you haven't. Hello, Neomic, how you doing? Cheers from YouTube. I don't know if you heard about this, but and maybe I'll also upload it on YouTube Shorts or something like that, make a little Shorts version of it. But I'm coming out with a new song in a week, which is really exciting. It's been so many months, like a half a year since I've released a whole song. And so I'm really excited to finally be putting stuff out. Sorry, there's a fly. Yeah, I'm really excited to be putting stuff out, and I'm very excited to see how it goes. It's very near and dear to my heart. It's been in development, that song, for about 3-4 years now, and finally it's coming out. Finally, I put a pre-save link for it out in the public. Can't wait to listen. Oh my goodness, thank you. And if you would like to support it, by the way, you can feel free to actually pre-save the release, which I'm gonna post here in chat, both for Twitch and YouTube. If you'd like to pre-save it on your favorite streaming, oh my goodness, I thought I deactivated those timers and they all went they all went out together. Oh my good god. Well, there it is. Is it the rock song? Yes, it is the rock song. Hi, Corva and Ives and Kelvin51. Oh my goodness, everyone's joining in, having a good time. But yes, it is the rock song that's coming out. Again, Ives, if you missed the the pre-save link. There it is. Again, I promise I won't spam it very much. Only once in a while on the stream. But pre-saving supports my releases a lot, and since I'm coming back, nobody in YouTube is like, I've never streamed on YouTube besides like lately, and the stream is like not as full-fledged as on Twitch. I always recommend watching on Twitch if you can, because like I can't do raffles on YouTube for some reason. I can't do it at the same time. But if you just like to watch and stuff, please, you know, stick around, and I'll try to be as interactive as possible with both platforms as well. I do appreciate your presence though, Neomic. I really do. Some Arthena, why hello, I am Arthena, nice to meet you for the first time in our lives. It has not been the first time, but hello, friend. It has been many a times. Also, by the way, sorry for not acknowledging. Thank you so much for the resub. If I have a subscriber badge, that gave it away. You know what? Funny thing is, right now I'm using Restream chat, so I can't actually tell which badges you have. Unless, here, let me actually try something. I don't know if StreamerBot chat shows badges. I actually want to find out. Someone type a damn message. And that way, like, I just opened the StreamBot chat, and that way I'll be able to see. Oh my goodness, it does show the badges. It does. I wish I could, instead of the stupid Restream chat that I have, I wish I could have StreamerBot just display the messages on OBS. That would be so damn useful, because it's such a much better thingamabob. Yeah, but it doesn't display YouTube, huh? Oh, that's lame. I'll unfortunately won't stay for too long. I gotta go somewhere, but I wish I could ask you feedbacks. Well, if you want, I will be starting soon. Again, sadly, it only works on Twitch right now. So if you would like to have feedback sessions, you will have to join the Twitch stream, that side of things. I hope that is not an inconvenience. Again, someday I will figure out a way to interconnect both platforms. Right now, though, I can't. You changed room? I changed a whole apartment. I am at my grandma's house due to life events. Restream is a platform that is for streaming on multiple platforms, because I'll be fucked if I pay a streaming service like Streamlabs like 100 and something euros per year, so that I can stream on multiple platforms. That's not gonna happen. They are very expensive. Restream is free, so I use it. Oh, no, I meant you should use that, but I guess you already do. No, the problem isn't the fact that I can't stream to both platforms. The problem is joining the raffles. Because here's the thing. I can make people join the raffles, the giveaways from Twitch or from YouTube, as long as I set the commands properly and code them properly, which I would need some help with coding. But the problem is, with that in mind, I also have to code it a certain way so that whenever I pick a winner, it picks from the whole list, and it doesn't pick twice. I actually haven't tested it out. I just am afraid it will divide the lists or pick a winner twice. I might try something out, see if it works with YouTube as well. I have my doubts because it was coded in C# and it was possibly meant for Twitch only, but if I am able to integrate both platforms, that would be super nice. Although I am already aware of a problem that is going to be that some people might actually try to cheese the streaming, the giveaways by going into both platforms and typing !raffle. Corva, oh my goodness, happy birthday! It's Corva's birthday, everybody! Say happy old day to Corva. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I'm gonna open the raffles. Because you guys are itching to go, huh? Open raffle. I should have only typed that on Twitch chat. That's silly of me. But here we are. You got it. By the way, donations should work this time. Well, they always have worked. They come through. The problem is the alerts haven't worked until recently, and there was always some weird quirk. The first time, it was because I was on the wrong Streamlabs account. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Judith Music Life. I really appreciate it. And Neomic for real. Goodness gracious, everybody. Thank you so much. So do we have to do the multiple entry still? Sadly, yes. I have not had anyone to help me with coding so far. If anyone is available and knows C# well enough to help me do the coding, I would really appreciate it. Arthena, you can help? C#. The thing is, you should be able to understand it as long as you know coding. And I know a bit of coding on C, but I don't know it well enough that I can format it well without fucking it up. If you could, like, honestly, after this stream, I got some rehearsals to go to for a concert, but afterwards, I could join a call, and if you're around, I would really love some help. Because that way, I could get that squared away tonight. That would be super sick. So this Sunday, I could have the raffles for subscribers, like, properly set up, so that they don't have to type !raffle 3 times manually. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and switch the window to our screen share. That's my streamer bot. And that's my desktop. Let me go ahead and actually get a damn window here. I should have had some insight to actually get stuff properly set up. There you go. Hell yeah, hit me up. I just need some time to get back in the language in the streaming API. Thank you so much. I really, really freaking appreciate it. Really freaking. Huh. Okay. It's working. It's properly working. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. If you guys would like to have feedback on your tracks, type !raffle in the chat. Subscribers can enter 3 times for 3 times the chance, as it says over there in text. And if you donate €5 or more, you get to skip the raffle entirely, meaning you can send your track right away and I will listen to it right away. But yeah, subscribers, don't forget to enter 3 times, type raffle 3 times in chat so that you get your 3 times luck. Raffle. Almost. So close. You're so close. I'm still reintroducing commands to StreamerBot, and one of them that I haven't reintroduced yet was !waffle. But that's coming, I swear. I haven't forgotten about that command. It's a silly one, but some people really enjoy it. I also thought I had a feedback command to explain the rules, but you know, you can read it over here. We also need rigged. What would rigged do? I don't even know. Falafel. Okay, all the fucking things are like are being launched in at once. I hope the chat doesn't mind. At least it's like a decent delay from each other. It would cite some random Sharks quote. If Sharks was still around here, I would do that, but like, let the man retire. But yeah, as everybody joined the raffle, because I'm about to roll the first winner. Get ready. Get ready for it. I'll do it. Kaboosh. Raw Rocket is the first one. Go ahead and send your track in the chat. It's funny, I had a running joke with Sharks where I would wish him happy birthday every time I saw him in the stream chat. That is a funny joke. You gotta really beat it to the ground for it to be like extra funny. Holy shit. Okay, okay. Chill. Let me get my trusty headphones. Rocket, are you Italian? Are you an Italian? Or are you like... It's a Latin language. You're from a Latin language country. I'm sure of that much. Romanian. Yes! I fucking knew it. It was either Romanian or Italian. Because they're the two ones that I know the least. Especially Romanian. Because I heard like ascolta, which I assume it's like escutar, like in Portuguese, which is to listen. And then su, I was like, D looks Italian. Su, Su sounds like French, like sur. That's crazy. Romanian's crazy. Yeah, it's written in Italian. Oh, okay. Yeah, because ascolta and D, I would assume that it would be Italian. The su threw me off because I didn't know that enough. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Curious. OMG reminds me of this joke we had in chat where we would just modify a word in various ways. I don't remember what word that was. What the fuck? Su. People always like spell it like that, which is so silly. S-U-I-I-I or S-I-U-U-U-U-U. But it's S-I-M. Or S-I-I-I-I-I-M, if you want to be really accurate. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to Killa Hypertrap V2 by Rocket. 3, 2, 1. Samarthina, it means yes. Like, yes! That's literally what he's saying. He's saying, yeah! Like, he's just celebrating, saying, yeah. Which is silly because no one does that in Portuguese. Like, sing! Like, I guess you can, but Ronaldo really popularized that. He like, that's more of an Englishized thing. Like, no one in France, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but no one in France goes, wee! I assume maybe they do. Feels like it lacks a bit of groove, like some perks and some hi-hats, more groovy, more, you know, like gets you moving a little better would be nice. I feel like it's a little empty on that regard. The intro also felt a little too empty. We in German area do ja though. Okay. Needs more tension building. I feel like it needs a bit more sweep action. I feel like the dynamics of it, like for example, this pre-drop, it felt a little louder than it needed to be, and then the basses just feels too samey compared to this part here. I would say change the intro or the build-up to be just a little more different than the drop, because the drop hits really nice. It's just it sounds kind of the same compared to what came before it. Also, yeah, it sounds a bit thin. I feel like the basses could have a bit more forwardness. There's also a couple of silent gaps that could have like little, you know, like listen to fucking Skrillex. I don't know, like modern Skrillex. Like there, that little silent gap could have had like a little or something. That's pretty easy to do as well. You gotta beef it up proper, but it's just some silly little FM synth you can get there. Like, it just feels like it's lacking in flow. Like, the whole song feels like it could have a lot more energy if the perks and the hi-hats were just right, but it feels a little too dead. Does that make sense? Like, the sound design is nice, like it could be a little processed a little fuller, I suppose, more upfront, but I think the problem here is for a track that could be so hype and really in your face, like attention grabbing, it just kind of dies down a little bit in terms of its pacing. The sub also, I feel like it isn't like impactful enough. Does that make like... Is it just me, or is the sub like not forward enough? Like, I don't want it to be too loud, or else it'll definitely start clipping everything. But yeah, I feel like a little bit more sub presence would go a long way. Also, make your sub a little more interesting. I feel like it's just kind of like that whole you could play. I'm so sorry. You could play with the sub so that it could be like pitch it a little bit so that it's not just. You could do like something interesting, like instead of it following the bass, you could try something like every time it phases. That would be super cool. Definitely make Twitch clips too. That silent part over there also feels like it needs something there. It's just like not enough is happening that's attention grabbing. I gotta deactivate the point. I can't see the point stuff. Thank you, Jaded! Interesting bass. I like that you're trying to be a little interesting with the bass choice. It's just a little like it feels like it's not quite coming forward. It just feels like a little noisy with this little like spike, this little tonal spike in between. Overall, I think it's a good idea for a bass. It's just not processed right. I feel like it needs to be more forward, more attention grabbing. Also, add some variation to these melodies, like instead of going 2 times, why don't the second time you go like just some variation, you know? Like same here. Or that would be like, ooh, a little spicy, you know, like a tiny little variation, not enough to like be random and deviate from a lot, but just enough to give it some life. Transition over there just felt a little empty because of that empty spot. that outro, like this part just feels pointless. But yeah, you don't have to re-enter for each role, Kenny. If you are entered, you are fine for the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I like excuse me. I like where this is headed. I like some of the ideas here. It's just it's just not worked on enough yet. And I mean, it's a V2, so for the fact that it's a V2, it's pretty well developed. It's like fully structured and everything. So, you know, can't complain. You have a good foundation here. I just think you need to work on your processing a little bit more, and especially fill up those little empty spaces in your track, and you know, mix it a little more. I think you're on your way to have a really wonderful product. Let's go ahead and close that. Anyways, I think we can roll another one, shall we? Yeah, no fucking wonder I received 100 messages today. It's all my bots fucking posting 4 links at a time every like 5 minutes. No problem, Raw Rocket. I hope it helps. Anyways, if you haven't yet, make sure to type !raffle in the chat so that you can join the feedback. Get 3 times the chances with Twitch Prime, sir. It's Prime Gaming now? I think. I don't even know. I honestly am not on par with that kind of stuff. If only Bezos paid a little better. Anyways, let's go ahead and type up another winner. Boom. Kenny Duncan, go ahead and send your track. Also, fucking lo-fi radio hip thing is going crazy on those chops. Kenny Duncan, can you send the link here in chat? Alright, we got it. Jazz Fusion. Wonderful, okay. Let's see. Carried further. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, give it some chill time right there. Alright, lol, folks, if you want to win, just ASL before the roll. Ah, yes, if you want to win, just American Sign Language before the roll. Let's go ahead and listen to Carried Further Away, .mp3. You tease me all the time, come on. I need that bass to have a little more presence. Like when you think of this kind of fusion jazz, like funky rhythm, like when you think of slappy, yummy bass, you really want it to come through a little more so you can feel that tight rhythm. The drums feel a little underprocessed as well. They're like a little dry. I feel like you could definitely pull the drums forward a little bit. It's just not spicy enough, I feel like, mix-wise. The melodies are wonderful. I really like the composition of this. Like, this, you know, it's rising here. And maybe here, when the key changes, in this little uppity part, you could definitely add like one extra layer, whatever it is, whether it's brass or something along those lines, so that you could create a little more just hype for this part. And like a little crash here, a little splash wouldn't go bad, like a little just to drag it out, give it a little more impact to this part, you know, just the composition is stellar though. Ooh. Ooh. PS1 era racing game main menu music, like that's or like just menu music. That's what this is. It's absolutely fantastic. Composition wise, I give it a 10 out of 10. I feel like you could definitely work on your drums a little bit to make it a little spicier, and maybe even bring forward your bass a little bit, but like bring forward your bass in the mix. But other than that, I really like what you got going on here. Everything works super well together. The mix, other than the little things that I said about the drums and the bass and stuff, is otherwise pretty fantastic. It's clean, and I love the groove. And brother, you composed the shit out of this. This is like really, really well written. Slap sections, I know from experience, like I don't play the bass, I don't play many instruments at all, but I know from experience from just writing it on MIDI how fucking hard some of these things are to write. Like you gotta, like if you're not in the groove, like you gotta like work some shit out. Like it, depending on how you wrote this shit, like it's fucking impressive. And if you played it, I get it, like you can get on the groove a little more and whatever, but even still, like I find a lot of impressiveness within that kind of stuff. It's not easy. I played it all on my MIDI keyboard. That's crazy. Good job. You humanize. Another thing besides composition, you humanized this perfectly. It feels very human. Even the bass, which depending on what library you're using, can be a fucking butt to master humanizing a bass. I have some good bass libraries, right? And even still, humanizing it, it's simple because of the quality of the bass, but it still requires some work on my part. And just the fact that you played it so nicely, so cleanly, and the chords, everything is well humanized beyond belief. Like, it just feels like you, rather than playing it on a keyboard, you played it on an actual instrument, and I fucking love that, dude. Good job. I don't think I have anything else to say about this. God damn, it was a good one. Very good one. Shall we get some more feedback going? Is there anyone else in the raffle? If you aren't, by the way, go ahead and join the raffle for feedbacks. Medici the Dawn, go ahead. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. You can go ahead and join the raffle if you want. Medici the Dawn, join the giveaway. Let's freaking go. I thought I changed it so that it doesn't say giveaway anymore, but okay, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the next winner. Corva! I can send a Suno AI song. If anyone sends me a song that was made by AI for anything than just purely entertainment purpose, and even still, I might just ban you. If you ever call me intolerant, it can be Jesus Christ. It could be towards AI. AI has some funny applications, though. I love the SpongeBob raps, if anything. Bishu Diva, Remix V2. Let's go. Most of this is less than a day old. Real laptop speaker mix vibes. Alright, I'm going to shit on it. Whoa. Sorry. I'll keep that into consideration. Okay. Hit me with anything you got. Help me tighten this up because the deadline is coming up. All right. Bring that lead up. I want more presence on it. I've been wondering why you cannot stay till the sky's blue. Also, be careful. I actually would be careful with the low frequencies in these little plucky chords. If you want to have some lows here, besides the kick, you could add like a soft little like little bass.
I've been wondering why you cannot stay. Till the sky's blue when they're always gray.
Bishu's vocals are so hilarious to me every time. Like, dude has like a cute voice, but the auto-tune every time, like, it kills me. It kills me so hard. Like, it works for his tracks. Like, I get it, but wow, it's just such an overload. Ugh. Can't find a way. Like, it sounds like voice cracks. It's crazy. I feel like it's only a creative choice to a certain extent, because I've heard the dude sing live. I love Bishu. I love him so much. If he ever sees this, I just hope that he knows that I would kiss his feet. I love him. Great guy. Great guy. Great producer. Extremely talented. Some voice lessons would be beneficial, I think. It almost feels like it's missing something. It's hard to pinpoint. Like one layer, it's missing something. Let me just... Maybe a bit more attention than the hi-hats, like a little bit. I'm really trying here. The bass is nice and punchy. The background is like wide, but it almost feels like it needs something like a little less wide. I don't... Like, you have these like little like almost like glitchy, almost like color basey, like bit crushy things in the very background. I don't know what you're doing for that, but I would try to create like almost like clone that element and bring it forward and give it an automation so that it becomes this background element that is also just slightly more forward at the same time, and it creates this it doesn't grab any attention, but it creates a bit more of a forward padding for what's happening in the background, because right now the background just sounds like too wide, and besides the background, the foreground has very nice punchy elements, but by themselves, they don't really fill up the broad spectrum that this song is. Because this song is meant to have a lot of energy, I can tell. So I feel like a drop layer sample I made lightly pitch mapped to D sharp minor. I see. I feel like there might be something you can do to like maybe copy it and bring it forward a little bit so that you can have that little glitchy bleep bloopiness a tiny bit more in the foreground, but not super duper wide. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's so hard to explain. Give it a shot. I hope that don't super waste your time. Like, if anything, give this like a low to mid priority, but it almost feels like it needs something, and that's my only idea right now. Medici the Don, thanks so much for the €5. For some reason, the alert is still not bloody working. God knows why, because I set it up correctly this time. I think it might be time for me to give up on Twitch alerts. It might just be time. I don't know why this is happening, but I saw it at least in chat, and please do go ahead and send your track. I will listen to it after the Diva remix here. I'm gonna see like what is wrong with my alerts on Streamlabs that they do not play the tips, because it says tipped this amount and it should trigger. Like I don't get it, man. I don't know. You gotta be the alert. I am the alert. Thank you so much for the €5. I don't know if you sent a message, but go ahead and send the track right here in chat. I'm gonna keep listening to this. This part is definitely way too, like, there's definitely needs to happen, something happen here. Like, it's just an ARP with nothing on it. It could transition, like, almost straight. Like, if you, like, take off the kick here, and then just drop it straight over there. You can do that, unless you do have an idea already for transition here. Transitions are gonna get overhauled. Okay, drums sound good, by the way. So far, I like it. Maybe the hi-hats could come, like, I think I told you this already, the hi-hats could come forward a little bit. I was trying out the EQ, and it felt like when I raised around here, like 5K, it kind of brightened up the mix in, like, not a harsh way. Like, it can become harsh if you give it too much, but just the right amount can kind of, like, make it a little brighter and fuller. What? You're gonna need to overhaul your transition a little better, because over here, fine. That, while you maintain that chord, is just sounds so off. It almost made me choke on my water. That was weird. I get what you're doing, like you eventually make a transition, but that transition should probably start coming in a little earlier, because around here you can already tell it's like off key. Over here, fixed. Again. This part is a little better. Also, by the way, I almost feel like instead of just starting this transition again, and hear me out, this is totally an idea that you can scrap, because this is just me giving you creative ideas at this point. So take this with a grain of salt. If you don't have time, totally get it. But I think that it would be super cool if you kept going with the same chord here, and eventually pitch it up or something like halfway through the build. But you have this vocal here that goes, and what if you just either like with granulizer or whatever the fuck you want to use for it, you gradually sped it up to add to the build up, and you built this reverb like create this super shimmery like, because the way it sounds like it's almost building up to that, and then it almost like that reverb just disappears and it just goes into this new section. And honestly, I think this would be a much smoother like build up to the drop. A little more build up, even in the low end and low mids, you could have some like, because there's not a lot of present, like it's very, your build is very thin as well. If you apply this idea here, just keep that in mind as well. Don't keep it too thin. Also add some like noisy low or mids, just so that it's not just, you know, super thin. It might be the same here in this first drop. It kind of works a little better here, but, you know. And out too, hello! Ooh, an idea. Instead of, like, an idea for for filling up the drop. Why don't you just, like, keep the background the way it is, because I give you some ideas and stuff. Why not make it a bit more human? That might give you an extra edge and a little more, you know, tickle of the brain. So what you could do is pick up the vocal, like a little patch of it, whatever sounds good, and just create a one shot of it, just going, like, pitch it or whatever, going bop 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 or bop 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 bop, and just like fucking like I feel like that would actually be super dope and fill it up nicely. I almost, you know, this is super nitpicky. You can leave it like this totally, because it almost sounds like a little error, like at the. I would, but if you want, I would turn it up a little louder as well, because I really like the way it sounds. Transition here was definitely way too, like, all of a sudden. Maybe take off the kicks if you want to do something like this a bit more sudden, and add like a little, like, something more transitionary. Like, if you want to do this so suddenly, take off the kicks here and maybe the bass as well, and let it just fall into. And if you like, honestly, you can almost finish it like this if you add like a drum roll at the end, like a, just like something snappy though, not like, you know, something like a clap or like a little pull stick or something like a. I think that'd be super sick. I don't know, just something like that. This is sick. I like it a lot, and I hope it wins. I think this is a competition, right? If it is, I hope it wins. I really like this a lot. Good job. Good job. Hey, yo, let's go. Love the little easel chain here. Wake Up by Medici. This is a banger, put him a Dutch. Let's go. All right. Let's let's see how this sounds in 3, 2, 1. Of course, Corva. Thanks so much for sending the banger. Ooh. Sexy ass sample.
I been telling y'all niggas on up next, man. I swear y'all just been typing and tripping for way too long, nigga.
I like the auto-tune.
Wake these niggas up. Niggas sleeping, man. Wake your hoe ass up. Wake your hoe ass up. You ain't sipping, why you tripping about what's in my cup? We just caught 100-pounder bitch, you a little girl. How I got your bitch shaking ass off the liquor. Clack, clap, clack, 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 sound like double dutch. What if I roll you up and roll your homie up and put you in the Dutch? I might call that double dutch, Now that's like double dutch. I just fucked the German bitch, but I do not speak Dutch. When them drums all get to booming, feel like Kobe in the clutch. Swear you rappers need to take a break, you really out of touch. Young Medici at the top, so you niggas out of luck.
Alright, see you, Corvo.
With an ocean view.
Wait.
Medici at the top, so you niggas out of luck. Got a crib with an ocean view. Whoa.
Little tiny harmonies is kind of cool. I like it. This is a vibe. This is a whole ass vibe. Lyrics, I don't know. Some of it, it's hard for me to understand just because I'm me, and sometimes it's hard for me to just pay attention to lyrics. But this is a whole ass vibe. I really like this. Beat is produced really nicely. The sample is like, it's like one of those beats where it's kind of like lo-fi, where the drums, like the 808s, the added drums to the sample are much louder than the sample itself, but the sample isn't like buried underneath like everything, which I like. The vocals, usually I would have them a little louder, but I've heard mixes like this, if not worse. So I'm gonna give this a pass, honestly. I really like it. And the vibe, the whole vibe, and the way you process your vocal with the auto-tune and even the compression, I would say, quite well done. Quite well done. I don't know if you engineered this or if you're just the rapper or the beat producer, whatever, but this is quite well done so far. Really like this. I'm Zyrus, thanks so much for the happy affiliate. I really appreciate it. Mix and master it is my vocals. God damn, this is really nice. This is really nice. Glad to see another fellow do it all. Beat is by the homie. Okay. But still, pretty impressive. Very wonderfully done. Shout outs to your homie as well for making a wonderful beat. A very nice vibe.
Put on that Nipsey, and I don't follow you, no, cause I know you had to get me. Do this for the God, but it's him. Pissing on you niggas that resent me. They do it for the hoes, they ain't been no more. I don't give a fuck, it ain't no damn swing.
I will like that.
Wait. Do this for the God, but it's him. Pissing on you niggas that resent me.
I like the pissing on you that resent me. That's really that's I love that. I don't know why, that just struck a chord for some reason.
They do it for the hoes, they ain't been no more. I don't give a fuck, it ain't no damn swing you whip. So you niggas looking strong out. They can't stay away from it. And yeah, I got my vices, so I feel a little guilty. They said they was loyal, like they was swearing fealty. But they switched up on the game, now they just looking filthy.
I like the way, like, your rhyme games as well, like your writing game is pretty on top of it. Like, I know how hard sometimes, especially because I wrote rap a couple times. I'm, subpar, I would say. I'm better at writing and singing actual, like, melody stuff, like actual singy stuff, singer-songwriter stuff, that I am at rap. I've tried a couple times. Some of them I'm kind of proud of. Some of them, that take it or leave it, really. But I know how fucking hard it is to make rhyme schemes out of certain words. Thorn, hello! How you doing, buddy? It's been so long. But I know how hard it is to create rhyme schemes out of certain words. And sometimes you are trying to search for a rhyme, to reach for a rhyme that sometimes, like, it may not obviously be there, and you gotta grab words that might be unconventional and might not rhyme you might not have the perception that they rhyme, but if you really inflect them the right way. And that's what you're doing here. You're doing a lot of that. And it's genius. I really fucking love this. Can't give you enough praise for that. I might just give you a follow because I want to hear more of this kind of shit. For real.
Wake your whole ass up. You ain't sipping, why you tripping about what's in my cup? We just caught 100-pounder bitch, you a little girl. How I got your bitch shaking ass off the
Thorn, do you have stuff to show me? I would love for you to join the raffles. And I've Cyrus joined the raffles as well, hell yeah.
That's like double dutch. I just for the German bitch, but I do not speak Dutch. When them drums all get to booming, feel like Kobe in the clutch. Swear you rappers need to take a break, you really out of touch. Young Medici at the top, so you niggas out of luck. Got a crib, with the ocean view. Whoa, now go put on that Nipsey. I don't follow you, no, 'cause I know you had to give me.
You know, been on a well-needed break. I am finally back. I'm going to release a song in a week, which, by the way, it's been a while since I've sent it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send it right now. God damn it! Don't tell me I lost the bloody link. If you guys want to pre-save it, by the way, it would help so much if you click that link and pre-save it, please. It would be so wonderful of you guys. It's coming out in a week and it's called Say. But yeah, can't give you enough fucking praise, Medici. Medici the Dawn. If anyone else wants to follow this dude, please do. This is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Good job. Writing's on point. The beat, shout-outs to your homie, on point. Yeah, got nothing to add. This is like ready to be released, and I hope it is soon because I might just add it to my like casual listening playlist because it's chock full of this kind of shit, and I want more of it, especially when it's this quality. Good fucking job, man. Got nothing else to say. With that said, let's peep some more. Appreciate the feedback. No problem. I really had nothing to add. I feel like you've like everything that I've said, like, oh, your vocal, like I would have done it differently. Like it's just subjective. Objectively speaking, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Excited to hear new music. Me too. Thorn, I'm glad you're joining because I'm excited to hear what you've been working on. Also, thank you so much for the sub. If you want
Sekai is so fucking back.
So fucking back. Thank you so much. If you would like to have, you know, extra the extra luck, go ahead and type !raffle 2 more times. Because that's kind of how it works now. You gotta enter them manually. Subscribers gotta enter them manually, but you still get the 3 times chance. I will try to make it automatic with the help of some coder friends because I work with StreamerBot now, and this is this raffle system is based on C# code, so you know it's more work. It's more work than it was before, but I can make more complex stuff with it. The one thing I haven't been enjoying so far is the fucking Twitch alerts, because they haven't been very kind to me as far as like the tip donations. I might need to use Streamlabs alerts for it. Sad but true. Alright. With that said, let's go ahead and get another winner here. Oh, well, Medici you already sent. I forgot because you joined the raffle and then you donated. That happens. I apologize. But let me pick someone else. Thorn, go ahead and send your track. It is your turn, my friend. My dude and friend. Ooh, what is this? New alias? Or is it for like a certain genre? Start a new project and here's some music from the side of it. All right, really excited to see what you got going on. I'm already going to give it a follow because I trust you to be excellent. It is in the works, just wait. What is in the works? I'm sorry. Arthena, I'm so dense. Hi, Weeb Slayer. How you doing, buddy? You will find out. Oh, boy. All right. Come on over, mix down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that kick is crunchy.
It's like I'm writing on writer's block, I ain't slept for days. Trying to reach the mountain top, these tracks will get me paid. So you standing at the bar with your friends, wearing that black dress and your scuffed up TN. And then you...
Excuse me, is this your vocals? Holy fuck! What? I didn't know you had it in you. For context, all I've heard from this guy was EDM, like house music. Pretty fucking preem house music as well. And like drum and bass and some other things like that. All very exquisite. But I swear I've never heard his vocals on anything, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm forgetting something. God damn, this is you? Is this you? Let's keep going.
We that you stay in Leeds for most of the summer. I look at you and smile, think to myself there is no other. 350 a pint, and the feeling's just right, and the weather's still bright. We're gonna stay till it's light. Never thought that I'd be feeling like this again. I'm thinking I want me and you to be more than friends. In these tracks, yeah, I spit from the heart. Been working hard in the studio, trying to own in my art. Cause every song is a hit, you know we're not gonna quit. Me and my brothers legit, 2 months like Booker DeWitt. Born in 98, ain't no time for hate. I think I found my fate, I hope you can relate.
Do you wanna come over?
Woo!
I don't wanna really see you so.
There's 2 other guys on this tune as well. Is this one of them?
Is it even a moment that I know? This can be my cautionary tale, a warning that my voice and instrumentals will prevail.
I want it to be a little warmer here on the mix. I want it to be a little... Like, because this...
Dressing a scuffed up TN.
And that my voice and instrument.
So different. Like, I get the character, the voice is different here. But I want something like a little more... like the mix here feels more mids concentrated than the other one. The other one was very like nice and low endy and had this crisp, like from the voice being so low, you had this crisp high end. But with this one, you're just kind of getting a lot of like the opposite. Not a lot of like the low end, which kind of you with higher register vocals, you don't want too much of it, but you want a little. And the high end just isn't as nice and like it just feels dynamically as well. This just feels quieter a little.
Metals will prevail. I plan to have credentials sitting on a larger scale, and I'm weighing up my options and I don't think I can fail. Can't stand on your own 2 feet, your music's frail. We go off a feeling like our music is in braille. I'm joining up the dots and I'm searching for some guidance. It's priceless, making music that's timeless. Any beat, I am striving for successes, that's why I'm always restless, not gonna lie. This music scene is full of for successes, that's why I'm always restless, not gonna lie. This music scene.
When you have rap that's so like flowy and nice and your flow is very not shitting on it, by the way. Wonderful flow. Wonderful way to present a product like this. Very classic. But you want your flow with it almost to be immaculate. And so things like, not gonna lie, being a little rushed comes to my attention much quicker than in the other rap song, the one that we heard literally just before this one, where the flow was a little like, it was snappy as hell, but there were times where it was kind of offbeat, but that one felt a little more intentional and artistic because the beat lended itself to it, you know, and his voice lended itself to it. But with this one, you want to be a lot snappier to the beat. You don't want to slip up off the flow, and you don't want to rush as much, especially like in the end, like not gonna lie, and then you have a pause. It almost feels like there's emphasis there, so you want the flow to be even cleaner there. So that's very easily fixed by just moving the vocals around and just going, not gonna lie. You don't even need to re-record it, you know what I'm saying? Just easy fix.
It's full of jesters, they leave it all out on the table until it festers. They're thinking of taking flight, so they don't get the message. I'm doing lots of genres, so it might be seen as reckless, but there's no limits put in place, so they can't test us. Guess it's a cliche if I say that I'm next up. I'm feeding the flower of this music, collecting nectar. Do you wanna come over? I don't wanna really see you sober. Is it even a moment that I know? Do you wanna come over? I don't wanna really see you sober. Is it even a moment that I know?
Once upon a time they were up. Once upon a time they were up till the morning. Get stressed.
I don't know if I like that, the way that faded in. Like, I get the repetition, like, but the way it faded in just felt a little awkward. I would barely fade it in. I would just almost leave it in raw, like what's upon a time, like, or like with not much fade in, because it just feels, it almost felt a little awkward. Careful about that. I'm also not sure about it myself. I need to figure something out for it. Instead of going once upon a time, go like what or once upon a time, and maybe not fade it in. Or instead of fading in with volume, which is I think what you did, or reverb maxed and then dryness up, do it with a low pass, like once upon a time. Like, I feel like that, it almost feels like scratchy, like once upon a time. Like, I feel like that would be sicker than going like once upon a time. Like, that just doesn't ring much to me. Doesn't give me anything. It should be simple though. Just a little bit of low pass with resonant peak a little bit, and just go like what's upon, or yeah, something like that, like what's upon a time. Yeah.
Till the morning. Once upon a time they were up till the morning. Get stressed, I don't mind, but it's boring to me. Writing words on a page I can't read. It's targeted. Smart ones never know how hard it is. Rather spend my time working on my party tricks till something clicks. Keep a view of a narcissist.
I'm also not sure about the reverb here. I like the clean delivery from the intro here. There's no like the voice here. Like, I feel like this is the same vocalist, the same rapper. Probably you. I don't know anymore. But because the delivery is similar-ish, and here in the middle as well, you also didn't have so much reverb, there's not a lot of point to start adding that kind of effect here. It just makes it feel so different and distant. It feels a lot more muddled in the mix than just a straight up, like, nice, deep, like, in your face voice. Like, you know, like, there are songs, like, for example, there's this song by Domi and JD Beck featuring I think it's Snoop Dogg and Busta Rhymes. Yes, and Busta Rhymes has this deep ass voice, and on the mix is so nice and dry and up in your face. Like, that's the mix you should strive for. Let me show you real quick. Domi, JD Beck, Busta. Yeah, sure.
Good song.
ground through the LB. I could teach you how to fly it as long.
Like very, very nice. It has that airy tone that you could have in your mid vocals as well, like the ones that are a little more higher register in the middle, and it still has that a nice forward characteristic. And then
learned it from my mommy after her who else I'm gonna bow to together. Look, we lit up every time we get up. Drink it to the point a nigga spit up.
like, yeah, see, it's so nice and raspy and airy and like, mwah. This is like how you should reference your vocals. That's the ideal reference for a track like this, I feel.
While since you felt like that, lost assured, rest assured that the winners always come from the back. Don't say more and take a fall, and run it till your heart's gonna lax. Trust the raw, leave them wanting.
See, like that trust, that like, and then with the reverb, it only amplified it, so like it was a lot.
In more lax. Trust the raw.
Not only would I almost like add a bit of like sibilance, like attenuation there, because it almost feels like this, the word trust almost felt louder than everything else. I don't know if it was a lack of compression or just the sibilance and it needs a de-esser or anything like that, but also the reverb coupled with that just just makes it so different from everything else.
Leave them wanting more of you and of me. He said,
Do you wanna come over?
and she said,
I don't wanna really see you sober. Is it even a moment that I know?
Your sidechain is having some sync issues. Probably PDC delay. Well, plug-in delay compensation stuff. Check on that, because your sidechain seems a little out of place there. Especially there. Like, 2 kicks, and only one of them feel... Like, that just feels out of place. The other ones seem like PDC delay, but this one just straight up feels like it's out of place. Or maybe the last kick isn't sidechained and the first one is. So, careful with that. You can hear a click over here. I would add either an impact, like a soft impact, maybe like a one of those stompy drums from like an orchestra, but deep, or an impact, or just straight up a kick over here, to cover up that click and make the transition there cleaner. An impact would probably be nice, but yeah. A little bump. That was nice. Nice. Love this. Absolutely love this. If you ever need a vocalist for this kind of fucking beat, let me know. I would love to be on something like that. Are you kidding me? This is crazy good. Good job. Go, thank you as always. I hope that, again, I read that this, like, I don't want to change a lot on this, pretty much finished, don't want to fall into the hole of overproducedness, and I totally get that. I've been there so many times, but I feel like some of the things here, especially with the vocals, feel a little more essential. Everything else, production-wise, like, you can take it or leave it if you want. I would also just take care of that click over there, whatever it's like transitions wise or not. You don't need to overproduce this a lot. I just feel like, if anything, you might need to underproduce this, like some of the effects that you added on the vocals and and everything. But yeah, love this. Second opinion though on those things is so helpful. I hope that it helps, and I hope that you get a cleaner product from it. This is already absolutely stunning. So I can't wait to see where it goes from here, and I can't wait to see what else you're working on, because like this is a really cool side project. I don't know what you've done here. I assume you made the beat, and I also assume you're like the low rapper, but I don't know. You gotta tell me that. But this is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. With that said, let's do another one, shall we? Ooh, Arthena just joined. And just won! Well, wait. Why did it pick 2 people? That's not right. Wait, Raw Rocket won. Why did Raw Rocket win again? I already heard it. I heard his stuff in the beginning. It's meant to remove people. Did Raw Rocket enter again after getting listened to? Weird. Okay, well, winner. OGXX Bands. Are you here, my friend? If you are, go ahead and send your track in chat. All right, you're here. Let's freaking go. In a bit, I'm gonna have to end. End stream semi soon. So after this one and maybe another one, we'll see how much time we have. We might need to start only taking donations or just straight up wrapping up, because I need to rehearse. I need to do some rehearsing with my music school. Now this is a YouTube link, and you know what? Since I've just come back, I'm going to start taking YouTube links, but with caution. Okay, this is public. It's been posted 22 hours ago and it's still up, so I'm pretty sure this is not gore jump scare shit. I think I'm good to listen to drill type beat. Ben working on my mixes. All right. Just know you need to worry if I get picked. Noted. Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. UK drill, Jersey drill, Central C type beat. Okay. Feels a little dead right now. The snaps don't add much. I would almost expect like a drill beat to start around here, like the. But let's see. Let's see where this goes. Pretty chill. Sometimes less is more. I feel like this lead, although well mixed, I feel like it might grab a little too much attention. Your lead elements, your plucky elements are already good enough of a lead. If you want to add one more lead layer, you might want to have it at reduced volume. Not that this is poorly mixed, but just because it might attract too much attention from like a vocalist that jumps on top of this, for example. Just that there's got to be that kind of balanced. I will also say I do agree that there should be some sort of like beginning rhythm here, even if it's just hats, like a instead of just the snaps. It would make it a lot more energetic in the beginning. I will also say your hats, when it drops, kind of need a little more life, a bit more hat rolls, maybe some percussion, just to spice it up. The beat is a little too simple in terms of its percussion. Lead-wise and melody-wise, and even the kicks and 808s are all pretty decent. Got nothing to say about that. But yeah. Yeah, I get it. As a vocalist, I had to learn in the beginning to leave room for myself. Like, I started as a producer and then became a vocalist like 2 years later. And it took a bit to start leaving room for myself. But you'll get there. You know what could be a good reference for you as far as producing beats meant for a vocal? Because this right now will work for a vocal. It's more that lead than anything. I would pick up a fucking like a cappella from a vocalist that you're referencing, like for example Central C or whatever. Pick an a cappella from it, rip the vocals from whatever song you like, and that fits the BPM of this, and then sync it and produce around that a cappella, and then remove it, and you have your beat. And then you can tweak it a little more if you want, without the vocals, obviously. But yeah. Can you rap like I freestyled to this beat? I can kind of rap if I have it written and, as long as I don't embarrass myself. But I cannot freestyle. I'm very bad at it. Some rides would be nice, some more percussion for sure. You're adding like a... It's very faint here in the background. And yes, it's an addition, but there needs to be more just in general. I like this flute though. It's nice. Nice little flute. This is like the third melody I'm listening to on this beat. When making a beat, you don't want to be like overly repetitive, but you want to keep the same motifs pretty memorable. So have one motif or two within the beat. Don't go off and do multiple things, because if you're trying to showcase, like, unless you want to showcase a bunch of melodies and then you may work out with a client or whatever, but if this is a free beat that someone can just download off of YouTube, they might want something that's already memorable and they're ready-made, ready to go and to jump into. And so having a lot of melodies creates this kind of dissonance where there's not one motif that you can hold on to. I like the flute melody, even though it was different from the first one, but now this one comes in and it's already a third melody that you have. I get it. I don't know how much of a new producer you are, so I hope I'm not offending you, and please don't take this personally. But as a new producer, and I get it because I've been there, one big urge that you have is to put a lot of ideas into one song, to the point where you almost make like 3 songs out of it. The fact that your layout is pretty consistent, like at least your drums and like your chord progression is pretty consistent. The fact that you do that at least shows me that you have some experience as far as composing. But sometimes you just want to keep it to one motif, maybe 2 at most. Because if you do more than that, it starts creating this indecisiveness. Like you can't, there's nothing to memorize, because by the time you memorize the first melody, here comes a second one and you're still kind of holding on to the first one, but then a third one comes on and now the first one, I've already forgotten it. I legit don't remember the first melody, but I know it's not the same as the third because I would have probably remembered it enough. So yeah. I think a part of it is my mental state. Best friend just passed away. Sorry for your loss, my friend. Some beats feel like project I can't stop adding to because of all the emotion. Here's an idea. If you feel the urge to add a lot of ideas into one project, if you feel like there's another idea you're going to add to this project, melody-wise, right? That isn't like a compliment, it's a new melody. Pause, save, close the project, start a new one. Even if it's the same key or same BPM, put it in a separate project. Maybe later you can pitch it up or speed it up. Create a whole different experience out of it. And that way you can still find time to heal and create all of these and pour out all of these emotions within your melodies, right? That won't get in the way of your grieving, right? And you can still have consistent ideas. So it's like a win-win. On one hand, you are able to more properly structure your tracks in a way that is more memorable. And on the other one, you have more ideas for other projects. And you still get to, like, keep your mental process. Like, if you think it's healthy for you to, if you feel it's healthy for you to grieve in that way, writing a lot of melodies, then keep doing it. Just find a different way to do it. That's all it takes. You don't have to stop something that may be healthy for you. Just find a different, more, I don't want to say proper, but like a more convenient, I guess, way for you to approach it. And I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I hope that you heal and you feel better, my friend. Because, I'm sure losing a friend hurts a lot, and I can't imagine what you're going through right now. So I'm sorry for your loss. I'm gonna keep listening to this though, and all I gotta say though is mix wise, besides like a couple of nitpicks that I've already told you, and I'm not talking about just composition, but mix wise, pretty decent. There's not a lot in this track. Like, it's a little empty, as I told you, because of the drum like perks lacking. It just feels a little barren. But what is within the track is pretty decently mixed. So good job. I can tell you have some experience with that. Yeah, again, another melody like the plucks. Again, you can separate these into different projects if you want and just keep one streamlined idea here. Now this feels like it's the first melody I heard. This piano melody I'm actually not mad about, because it sounds like the first melody. Now I'm remembering it. Good job. Brought it back. It feels like a nice variation, but it's still playing with the first melody. No, you do not need to re-enter, Arthena. Another thing that you might want to do to fill up that background a little better is you have some nice background vocals going on. Maybe even not widen, but like maybe lengthen the reverb tail on those vocals so that they feel a little more spacious. Because that way they go on for a little longer, and that may help fill your background a little better here and there. Just keep it a little spicier. Sidechaining reverb to a delay. I am not sure I follow. I apologize. There's a way of, you can layer you can layer reverb and delay, and you can sidechain reverb and sidechain delay to, a kick. You can also sidechain it to the source sound itself so that the reverb and or delay come up only when the source sound ends, so that the source sound sounds a little dry and not cluttered by delay, and then when it ends, the delay comes up. But reverbing, sidechaining reverb to delay, or vice versa, I don't think I've ever heard of that. I mean, sidechaining to a bus so the delay is only affected by the reverb. I don't think you mean sidechaining then. I feel like you mean what I think you mean in this is, so you want the delay to only be affected by the reverb, but I'm not getting it. I am super sorry. I'm trying to understand. Do you mean like you want to add delay to your reverb only? I don't see much of the point in that, but for the delay to have reverb, not the actual instrument. Yeah, okay. So you can add the instrument to a bus, put delay separately on that bus, so crank it up all the way, like put no dry and wet, up as much as you need it, and then, route those two separately so you have a dry signal and a delay only signal. Yes, you can definitely do that. And then you can add reverb to that bus so that the reverb only affects the delay. But I feel like that, with reverb specifically, that might sound a little uneven. I don't see why you would do that. And I would just honestly add reverb to all of it so that it sounds a little even. Or else, like, what it's going to happen, it's like a... and it's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? So, to keep it a little more even in terms of its space, I would honestly just add reverb on top of the delay and the other signal. You don't really need to separate them, truthfully. Or, yeah, pretty much. Reverb on master. No, don't listen to Arthena. I'm in Logic, not FL. I don't have a Soundgoodizer or Maximus anymore, Luma. That's totally fine. Those plugins are silly. I mean, Maximus can sound kind of good, but, Alright. Yeah, that was, now you can see my YouTube recommended. So, I like this. Again, besides the feedback that I've given you, I don't think there's anything else that I can add. All I hope is that, the feedback that I've given you helps you in some way. And so far, good job. It's not a bad beat in any stretch of the imagination. I'm just very picky, that's all. Good job. Oh my lord, what is going on with this live stream? Weird. It's just going off. Oh god, Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl's just dying. Anyways, well, we're gonna try and work with that. Huh? Why is it doing that? I don't get it. Let me decrease the quality here. And maybe it'll load faster. God knows. Maybe it's on their side. Hi, Tropical Mariana. Welcome to the stream. Let's do one more. Because then I'm gonna need to... Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Because afterwards I need to go rehearse. I'm going to cover Superstitious by Stevie Wonder on a school concert. My music school concert. So that's gonna be neat. Do you still do dono feedbacks? This one's important. I still do dono feedbacks, yes. As you can see right there. Right there. Tropical, you said you sent in one? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean you put it on Discord? Cause the way you do it is you gotta like type !raffle here, and if the bot says your name, then you send it here in chat. The feedback channel on the Discord is for community feedbacks, for people to feedback each other if need be. Hope that clears it up. In any case, that doesn't work anymore. Yeah. I need to set up that command again. I haven't ported over all the commands. I will do it soon. I swear I'll do it soon. I was just so busy today. I had to edit that whole, you know, teaser video. I don't know if you saw it on my socials. I don't use socials much, but you know, I had to edit that teaser so that I had to put it out. Speaking of, I think it's about time I do it once again, maybe for the last time today. I'm coming out with a song in a week. It's called Say, and it's very emotional to me and very, very, you know, dear within my heart. That doesn't mean no feedback. I'm still gonna do like one raffle and then maybe donations, but at 9 I gotta like get out of here, and it's 15 to 20 minutes away from it, so but yeah, if you want to pre-save the song, go ahead and do it right there. The link is in the chat. Please, if you'd like to support my song. It is my first song in like half a year. It's been so long since I bloody released anything. So please give it some support and give it a pre-save. You can also join a mailing list if you want. That's an option now that I have. Wait, you don't have daylight savings time in Portugal? I'm moving there. Hell yeah. We do have daylight savings. It's just it was a while ago, I think. I don't know when the next daylight savings is supposed to hit. Anyways, I'm gonna pick another winner. It's gonna be AV. I do not know if AV is here. AV was here in the beginning of the stream, so we might have to pick another winner if they are not here. But let's find out. I'm gonna take a sip of water, and if AV doesn't reply until then, oh ho ho. Somehow Spain is like not in the same time zone as Portugal right now. Then that makes no sense geographically speaking. What do you mean? Spain is never in the same time zone. You're always 1 hour ahead. It does not make much geographical sense, I agree, but you're always 1 hour ahead. It's about to be 9 p.m. here, and that's always how it is. Maybe besides daylight savings, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna pick another winner. It doesn't seem like AV is here. I think Portugal is the same time zone as the UK. Kinda. We're within the same time, but you guys have a different daylight savings time. So there is one brief period where the UK is 1 hour ahead of Portugal. Like a month period or something like that. Corva sound! Wait, I already heard a Corva sound. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was being removed. I'm gonna do it another winner. Have I not heard a Corva sound? It was a remix for a Bishu track. I'm pretty sure I fucking heard it. Good lord. Another one. Weeb Slayer. Okay, this one I have not heard today. Oh my good lord. By the way, if you haven't gotten feedback today, please do, you know, stick around. I stream like 3 times a week, and Sunday I'm gonna stream again on Sunday. And, you know, I'm around on Discord. I do calls here and there. I might do one after rehearsal tonight. So, you know, I'm always down to just chill. Anyways, On My Way, Final Master by L24 in 3, 2, 1. Arthina with the €5. Oh my god. You were waiting just for the right time. I hope I have time for that. Send your track, I guess. I'll try to see if I have time, but if I don't, I'm gonna have to do it after stream when I come back. The chord progression is kind of odd. The boom boom boom, it's fine, but then the boom boom, that fifth chord feels a little awkward in the progression. Why not boom 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 instead of boom boom boom? Instead of like spamming kicks, you know, have a clap, have a snare. You know, it's just too boomy. Especially this kick is way too boomy. It just creates so much muddiness. The bass is... I like the idea that you're going for, but it feels a little empty in the background. The lead melody that you have with these plucky strings is not enough to hold it. I feel like you need maybe like something a little funkier, maybe some chords, like you can even do that out of fucking saw waves and or something like that, just super, you know, soft. Just some ideas. The bass is nice, but it has so much high-end noise. I like high-end noise, like that little like fuzziness, but there's too much on this. Need to lower it. You're also like, I feel like there's too much reverb on the vocals. For vocals like these that are a bit more poppy, you might want to stick with reverb that's either quieter or also just shorter. Just like more roomy. Like the vocals almost sound dry, but there's reverb on them, giving them space. It's just short reverb. This part's a little dead as well. Yeah, I also feel like the breakdown's a little long. This, honestly, like this whole section here could be just cut in half. What? Someone said it was too little on the drop? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck told you that? That's crazy. I don't like the drum progression that you have here. I feel like the old drum progression that you had is better. You didn't really need to change it up. Especially like, I don't know, like it just doesn't add much to the flow. If you wanted to halftime it, like, instead of like, it just doesn't have much impact. if you wanted to halftime it, you're definitely gonna want to groove a little more, especially with like background perks and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Needs a lot more groove if you're gonna change it up like that. But I think it would be much better to just have the old, like, breakbeaty type thing. The wet sound, like the, like, I'm also not, like, it feels like it sticks out like a sore thumb. Critically moist. Nothing else to say besides that. It just feels a little undercooked in terms of like the filling of the track. But other than that, like I can see which ideas you're going for, and the ideas are pretty good. It's just the execution that's a little lacking. And you know, nothing against you. I think you'll get there. But yeah, I would say listen to other tracks, especially like I feel like pop, UK pop, it has a lot of like garagey stuff like this, like breakbeat garage type stuff. I think you should listen to a lot more of that, because that's what you want to aim for in terms of your mixes and layering. Let's go ahead and listen to Simple Void featuring Suno AI. Oh my god. The Feedback King? No. No! What is that? What is that? No, I hate it. Burn it. Burn it and kill it. At least I wrote the lyrics myself. You put the lyrics on. You know what the funniest thing about this is? You put the fucking lyrics on GitHub. Put the fucking lyrics on GitHub. like a fucking programmer. You put it on GitHub. Okay, oh boy.
This is a song for the Sakai. Streams feedback and not hentai. Send in your song after raffle. Don't worry, it is worth the hassle. Subscribe with Twitch Prime and get 3 times the chances.
This sounds like Why does this sound like Vila? Why does this sound like Vila or Miyoki? This sounds like Vila or Miyoki, like a combination of two. That's so fucking weird. I can't, like, okay, I was gonna say I can't imagine anything like that being real, but then again, I can imagine Miyoki taking the time out of her already busy schedule to make a shitpost like this, to be fair.
Look at the guy on the screen, you know, maybe he dances. Sakai streams on Twitch, do not waste a single itch. He improves on your track with words, not with the shield and not with swords. Doesn't matter if you had a bad day, there is Tiago with the shiny Segway. You see him rolling, no hating. Tiago forever, the Feedback King.
If I make like stream compilations or some bullshit like that, this needs to be my outro song. This is so stupid. I hate it. I do not like. I don't want to use AI stuff, but this is so dumb.
He had a break and we were worried, but eventually came back telling us his story. Now I am running him this song because I am a troll. Feed it through Sono AI cause I have no soul. Sakai streams on Twitch, do no Doesn't matter if you had a bad day. There is Tiago with the shiny Segway. You see him rolling, no hating. Tiago forever, the feedback king. Da 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 da. He is the best guy. Da 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 da. This is our sick guy. Da 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 da. He
The bass is so muddy though.
is the best guy. Da 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 da. This is our sick guy. Sakai streams on Twitch. You know he's the single bitch. He improves on a track with words, not with the shield and not the sword. Doesn't matter if you had a bad day. There is Tiago with the shiny Segway. You see him rolling, no hating. Tiago forever, the feedback king.
I fixed it. I must do some ozone preset. Oh, good God! What a fucking way to end this, huh? This is this was a stream. Bye everybody. Bye everybody.
Sakai streams on Twitch. You know he's the single bitch.
Fucking outro. So dumb. I put all my heart into it. I can tell, like, you did write this, at least. Oh my good God. I don't know what to say. Thank you? Question mark. I think this is silly. I mean, at least AI has its interesting moments. It's scary how real this is. If I didn't have trained ears, like, vocals are easy to detect, and I can kind of tell that it is AI, the instrumental, because of the hi-hats especially. But like, that sounds real as fuck, dude. That's crazy. The guitar. It's stupid. I hate it, but I love it. Thank you, Arthena. I was right to be worried, and you were right to tell me to be worried. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today. I need to go to rehearsals. But that was something. That was definitely something. Thank you for watching. Again, last time I will absolutely, I swear to God, last time I send it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support my music, I'm coming back in a week. I have a release called Say. You can go ahead and pre-save it right there. It's so easy. You just gotta click the link and then click on your favorite service. And if you would like, you can also send in your email to get notified whenever a new Sekai release comes out. Isn't that freaking cool? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next stream, which is on Sunday. Same time, same place. Peace.
Sakai